measurements. Our I can statement today is I can measure objects with a ruler from one end to another and estimate the measure. So can we all read it together?
Yes. I can measure objects with a ruler from one end to another and estimate the measurement.
Good job. Okay, so why does measurement matter? I want you to turn and talk again with your neighbor or your elbow partner. And if you're at a table of three, y'all can talk together and talk about why you think measurement is important. Okay, y'all turn back this way. So raise your hand if you would like to tell me one thing you and your partner talked about. Paisley?
We think measurement is important because I need to see how long it is.
Yes, so it helps us figure out like what size something is. So I got Miss McCord a present. And I was like, this would be the perfect present for today because it's a little old lady from the Golden Girls that's way past your time, it's past my time. But she's a little old lady for happy 100 days of school. But I forgot to get her a gift box to put the present in. So I went back to the store and I got 3 different size boxes. I got a medium sized box, a small box, and then this really big one. Thank you. Okay, so between the 3 boxes, which one do you think this one will fit in? What is your guess? Okay, Monty? The big one? Okay. Grayson? The gold one, the medium size? Sydney? The medium? We'll come back to that in just a little bit. So some of the words we're going to see today are measure, and measure means to find the size of something using tools such as the ruler that I passed out. Inches, so y'all already learned a little bit about inches yesterday. It is a unit of measure. Another way you might see inches is if I recorded a measurement of 5 inches, you can put IN behind it. It represents inches. Nearest inch. Raise your hand and guess what you think nearest inch means. Cassie?
The nearest is like it's almost close the length you need it to be.
Yes. Does anybody know a word that also means nearest inch? Near?
Link.
Let's try one more time. It starts with an E, and it was in our I can statement. Paisley?
Estimate.
Yes. So you estimate your answer to find the nearest inch. Good job. All right, what about length? So when you hear about length, what do you think about?
Link is like
then height. What do we think height is? The height of something, Mason?
Something is like something really tall.
Yes, like how tall something is. Okay. So we already talked about why measurement matters. So who uses measurement? There's lots of people who use measurements in their everyday life, such as like in their job. Harmony. That's okay, you can phone me if you forgot. You wanna ask Paisley? You do? Paisley?
Doctors, so they can see how tall you are.
Yes, that's a good one.
Teachers.
Teachers, yes. Builders.
Doctors.
Doctors, yes.
Those.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say the second one, but I forgot.
That's okay. Here.
Auditors. People that make audits.
Yes, they do. They do. That's a good one. I didn't think about that one.
Scientists.
Yes, scientists.
Engineers.
Oh, okay, look at y'all go. All right. So today we're going to talk about what is on the ruler and how we use it. So today I'm going to borrow Joe's ruler since he is not here. And we are going to hold up our ruler and we're going to find our inches. So our ruler is clear, so I'm going to do this so maybe you can see. So our inches are the ones with the big lines. Can everybody find like the big lines? See how like the big numbers on top? The numbers will be bigger and then your inches side will be on top. Okay, so you see how those numbers are bigger than the small ones? So we're gonna look at this side. This side with the bigger numbers. There you go. It's kind of hard with the clear ones. It can get confusing about which way it goes. If you see that your friend has not found the inches side, can you show them?
Only help if they ask for help. The inches side starts with 0 and goes to 12. Or starts with 1 and goes to 12.
And everyone has found it, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs down, thumbs up. So it's the big numbers, the 1 through 12 at this side. And if it looks like it's starting at 12, then it might be backwards because the rulers are clear. There you go. Oh, you have it. You have it right. That's right. The top line. Alright, good job. Alright, so how we count them. Also, the other side is centimeters, the little tiny numbers that go 1 through 30, but we're not going to use those today. We're only going to focus on inches. Okay, so how we count is each giant line that you see on the ruler. So you see the little tiny lines, and then you see the big lines by the number. Does everybody see that? So that's the line we're going to use to measure. So do you remember when we used our thumb, the little end of it, to account for 1 inch?
Yes, ma'am.
So put your thumb at the end of your ruler, and it lines up to the 1. You see like this? You see how my end of my thumb is 1 inch? Were you here yesterday when we did that? Okay. We took our little thumb and it equaled 1 inch. start at the very end. And I'll put it on top, and I've got 1 inch. Kayla, do you need help? You can help it? Okay. See, these clear ones, if you don't have it flipped the right way, it'll be backwards. So does everyone understand how we would start from one end of the ruler and count to the bigger numbers?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So if you're looking at it, you would count from left to right, measuring with each big line. Okay, so now we're gonna measure with our ruler. I'm gonna use Brantley's folder. And I'm gonna place it at the very end where it says start here, right on the side where the inches are.
Start here.
It says start here. Okay, it says start here on both sides because one side is for centimeters and the other side is for inches. So is my ruler the same size or is it longer?
Longer.
Longer. So it's a little bit over 11, but it's not close to 12. So if we rounded to our nearest inch and estimated how many inches long this folder is, would you say it's 11 inches or 12?
11.
Good job. I'm gonna pass, Brantley, do you care if I let them use your folder? You don't care? Okay. I'm gonna pass this folder around and as I'm talking, y'all can measure it and pass it down. And we can pass it through everything. Well, I'll just get 2 more. Pass that down and practice measuring with your inches side. Remember, if you're measuring how long something is, you would measure from one side to the other. The folder would be long ways. And once you have it, you can pass it down. So I would measure it this way. How long it is. Y'all can keep practicing with the folder, but I'm gonna keep going on. So I'm gonna measure how long Miss McCord's present is to see which box would be best. So if I start at the very end where it says start here on my inches side, I'm gonna place it this way, and I'm gonna look at the very bottom. It's very close to 6, but it's not on 6, and it's close to 7, but I would say it's closer to 6. So would it be 6 or 7 inches long?
6.
Okay, if I had measured it this way, it would be, let's see, 4 inches. So I think most everybody guessed the medium-sized box. And it is 9 inches box is over 12 inches long, and the little box is just 7. So, do we think the medium box works best for her kids?
Yes.
I agree. Okay, so now we are gonna get out our Envision workbooks.
The math. The math.
The math one with that owl on it, or it's not an owl, it's a bear. Yes, you'll need a pencil, and I would like you to turn to page 513. It was the one that we looked at yesterday.
513. 513. Samantha, your pencil's on the floor. Get that pencil.
And once you found that page, give me a thumbs up so I know you're ready.
Okay. 513. 513.
If you're finished with those blue folders that I passed around, pass those up so I can put them up. Thank you. Just a few more minutes to make sure everybody is on the same page. You're measuring your book. Haley's ready. Jordan Mason. You have pencil. Okay. Thank you, Kamani, for helping me out. Alright, let me see your. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start talking. Okay, so I'm gonna use Jordan's page to show y'all. It says the orange square is 1 inch long. How can you use 1 inch squares to find the length of the line in inches? Measure the line and explain. So first I'm going to pass out these blocks to each table. There's a basket for each table. We are going to share the inch blocks. Okay? So not everybody will be able to reach them well, so you'll have to pass them around the table, and you'll take a handful so we can use them to measure. Okay, so you'll put the inch blocks and stack them together to make them the same length as this line in your workbook. Okay, and then I want you to write out beside it, not in the little box underneath, just beside the line. I want you to tell me how many blocks long the line is. Okay. If you want to pass it around to your table, like kind of like a group leader, and pass it around. Brandon, will you make sure each person in your group gets one? Grayson, will you pass it on? once you've got your blocks, you can go ahead and get started. Remember to line it up with the end of the line. Yeah, just right out to the side. Guys, if you have your blocks already, go ahead and get started. I'll help you down there. And once you have your measurement with blocks, let me know that you're ready and you can share what you got. Everyone should almost get the same. Is that yours? Yes. You can start.
She's favorite.
Amir, are you working? We're not playing with the clock. It's a tool for you to measure, it's not a toy. Sydney, sit.
I think some of you have already gotten it. Just write it out to the side. No, don't write it at the very bottom because that's where we're gonna write our measurement with our ruler. So just out beside the line, write how many blocks you use to measure that line. Yes. Okay, raise your hand if you would like to share how many inch blocks it took to measure your line. Chloe. 6. 1, 2, and 3. Look at me real quick. Take the very end of your ruler and line it up to the very end of your line. And then you're going to place it flat on that line. And you're going to count. Well, the number blocks and the ruler will have a different amount because the ruler is exact and the blocks was more of an estimate.
It's the same as the block. The block.
It's the same as the blocks for you?
Because I measured the block and it was 6 inches. Yeah, I understand. And the line is 6 inches.
And then once you get that number, I want you to write your answer in the blank. Make sure you record your answer in the little blank at the bottom of the page. It says the line is about blank inches long. Okay, in just a minute, I'm about to call a few people to my table. In the meantime, I want everyone else, you are going to grab a clipboard. On this clipboard, you're going to grab one of these papers. It's a paper that says reach for a ruler. Put your name and date at the top, and it says A through T. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk around the room. Do you remember all those pictures I put around the room?
Yeah.
You're going to use your ruler and measure those pictures and put your estimates to the nearest inch in each correlated box. So, for example, this cell phone says letter O. So I would find letter O and I would write how many inches it is after I've measured it.
So do you walk around until you find 8?
No, you don't have to go in order. That's the beauty of it. You can walk around and whichever ones you see first, you can measure that. There are duplicates. That's okay. That's what I'm saying. So you might end up saying 2 phones. You only have to write it once. That's just so people aren't fighting over the same letter. Okay? It's supposed to be fun. Don't stress it. It's okay. So, Paisley, I want you to pass out clipboards. Aaron, I want you to pass out these.
Okay, they're at the bottom. Right there.
Sorry, I thought you knew where they were. When you get finished, if I'm not done with my small group, there's an exit ticket that I would like for you to complete. Make sure you put your name and date on it. And since I'll be with a small group, ask a friend before you ask me a question about it. Because we can talk about it later if we need to. Yes, you use your ruler. I'm going to put the exit ticket back here on this one for this desk. make sure you put inches. If you don't put inches, I won't know if it's measured in centimeters or inches. Cute. You can write IN. Aaron, are you finished?
You know what you should have got it? You know what you should have got it?
What?
You should have got it on the bobblehead, and it was supposed to be the old lady, the mom, and the thing where the daughter and the mom like switch bodies.
Uh,
Yeah.
Miss, I'm your way.
you're fine.
Paisley, put that laptop in there, right there, in front of that hot glue gun. Right there, in front of that hot glue gun. Miss Harris quite literally just told you what you want to think. So don't ask the question. Put that shoe on your foot.
I'm gonna have to find a better way to set my iPad up.
Are you still recording right now?
Yes.
Okay, keep going, girl.
Aaron, come in back here.
It's fine.
Because it's y'all's group's time. Y'all meet on Fridays. And I don't even know. Let's see.
You're not drumming with the
It's my alarm. Can you try to turn it off for me? I just wanted to make sure I didn't go over too much.
Oh, that might be too tall.
Can you see us?
I can see Aaron only.
She's gonna be like, what in the world?
What's going on here? Oh. Maybe I need to. Do you want to put it right there behind you? And bye-bye. Go home. And y'all scoot over this way. Scoot one chair. Hold on. Let me have Miss Harris. That you can see y'all.
Aaron, scoot over this
Oh,
way just a
sorry.
little bit.
Maybe y'all need to move back. Should Paisley move back to this chair?
No, she was fine. He just needs to scoot in.
Just scoot your chair over.
Maybe we need to move this chair.
Maybe.
Is that better?
There we go. That worked.
Yeah. Okay. Had to get it at the right angle.
It's just like I need to get a new case. Because that one didn't hold up very well. I might need to borrow it.
I used to have a case that had like a little thing that would turn it up, but it worked. But it's still on my iPad.
Okay.
Next time then.
So, what are some things that are roads are long. Trucks.
Roses?
Roses, yeah, let's just down. Yeah, hair can be long.
Binders?
Do you think this piece of paper is long?
Yes, very.
Okay. So we can use these small paper clips to measure the length of the pencil. Point out that the paper clips come close to the end of the object. See how it's at the very end. When you put the next one down,
You have it touch it.
so that way, we know that it's just about the same. long this piece of paper is.
I'll get the farther end and you get the lower end. I don't. It doesn't matter what paperclip it is, they're all the same. Sometimes. Some of them are the same. Here, Aaron, I got some. I got some. Michelle, you see how we're doing it?
Yes.
So we're gonna like start touching. Hi.
I see Aaron has a pattern going.
I kind of have like a rainbow pattern.
So how many paper clips long is that piece of paper?
You fix it so it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 15.
15?
Yeah, because there's a little bit more out.
So Aaron, do you think the fact that some of the paper clips are different lengths matters? You don't think it matters? It kind of sounded like you thought it mattered in the beginning. It can. So like
these types.
when you measure something, you know, see how like the ruler is exactly the same. So 1 inch does not change.
This one is like 1 inch, and then this one is like about 1 foot.
I don't think it's a foot, but it's definitely bigger than the inch.
Yeah, it's like 3 inches.
So it can affect your number, but for right now, we're just gonna go with
2 inches.
it's fine.
It's 2 inches. Because I taught this one and then right there, and then put your finger. And then right there, so it's about 2 inches.
So the next thing that we do, we just go on to do the same thing with the Rubik's Cube, but I believe that I have that down already. Like, I believe that you can show me the length of this paper would be cubes. So I'm going to go ahead and let you join the class of the pictures.
I'm going to clean it.
Thank you.